So this Haasan Reddick situation just was up a notch. The New York Jets have released a statement publicly. General Manager Joe Douglas says, "We have informed Haasan that we will not trade him, that he is expected to be here with his teammates, and that he will continue to be fined per the CBA if he does not report. Since the trade discussions back in March, we have been clear, direct, and consistent with our position. Our focus will remain on the guys we have here as we prepare for the regular season."
It's going to end up bad. You got to have a deal done.
Already ending up bad. Although they get to a deal that they all agreed to, everybody's friends. And you remember Lamar Jackson wrote a farewell tweet to Baltimore. So,
okay. So you're saying that Haasan said he's being traded because he's not happy and that they're still working through it. He got frustrated.
I mean, neither wants to blink right now. Same thing's going on in Dallas with CeeDee Lamb, right? I mean, neither wants to blink right now. But when you get down to it, I'm telling you, the Jets have a really small window of opportunity. You're telling me you're not gonna capitalize on it by having Haasan Reddick out there?
That's the crazy part.
And the Cowboys as well. The Cowboys have a small window of opportunity. They may not have Dak next season. Like, who knows what's going to go on there? You're telling me that they're going to go into this season without CeeDee Lamb? It's not it's not happening.
But somebody has to blink.
And someone will.
Blink? And Haasan tried to scare them into blinking if he's the one that reported the trade. But that could have been even when, who was it? Schefter reported it?
Yeah.
That could have been Haasan's team telling Schefter that. Sure. And then the Jets saying, "No, you got bad information. We're not trading him. We just traded for him, and nobody's giving us anything back for him, knowing that he's unhappy." So yeah, it's a chess game. But how do you bring a guy in that you don't already have an agreement with? That's the thing.
I don't know. That very rarely happens. I mean, generally that's pretty much agreed to. That we'll take him and we'll give him the new contract that he's looking for. I don't know, but I am at my guess.
Go Jets.
My guess, come the start of the season, Haasan Reddick is suited up and playing for the Jets, and CeeDee Lamb is suited up and playing for the Cowboys. Because it doesn't make sense for either team. If you're in the middle of a rebuild and you have a veteran or a superstar, but you know that you're not going to be able to compete that season, you can kind of play hardball. But if you need to win that season, which the Jets and the Cowboys do, like you're cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Let's make this clear. Haasan Reddick isn't to defensive ends what CeeDee Lamb is to wide receivers. I think CeeDee Lamb, just kind of, I've been around, I'm not saying we hung out, but I've been around him a number of times. CeeDee Lamb loves some CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb's not, like if CeeDee Lamb says, listen, what did Jet just get? Jet just got 35 a year. Tyreek and him at 30. If CeeDee Lamb says, I'm not taking less than 33 a year, I think CeeDee Lamb will live on that and just ride it out.
But I think he'll get it. That my point is Jerry Jones, he has no incentive not to have him out there. Jerry Jones wants a Super Bowl more than, like, there's one guy in the league that wants it more. It's Stephen Ross, because Jerry Jones has one.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. But Jerry Jones, like, he wants to win now. He happens to have one of the best receivers in the league. Like, he's not going out there that season without him at a receiver. Like, there's no chance.
Haasan Reddick will help the Jets. The Jets are still a top 5 defense with or without him. That's why I think his leverage is kind of shot.
Who's closer to a Super Bowl, Jerry Jones or Stephen Ross?
Ooh,
because we can all say the Dolphins have the better roster. I would agree, but the Dolphins are in the AFC.
I think they're in similar situations too with their quarterbacks. Like, Dak is good, but let's see it. And Tua, same thing. It's a great question. I think the Dolphins are closer.
Hawk, Spider-Man meme pointing at each other.
It is.
We have an amazing regular season quarterback. We do too. We have one of the best receivers in the league. We do too. We have, a top defense that can make a lot of plays, star-studded roster. We know about that too. They're very similar. I think Solana hit it on the head. NFC has 3 teams. AFC has 8.
Yeah, but Stephen Ross, I would imagine he orders a burger from McDonald's. He's eating it out of the wrapper. He's not putting it on fine china.
That's right. You remember at Hard Knocks, he got it was Whataburger, first of all, Jerry Jones. And he put it on china.
Should have thrown it in the trash.
I was watching the video of the Ronde on with us where Solana's trying to explain how he went to Whataburger, except he Ubered it in. I mean, it'd be like, I don't know, pick a famous restaurant somewhere and you get it on Gold Belly. You have it shipped to your house and you cook it yourself. And go, oh, I love Peter Luger's. Oh, really? You like a good steak in New York City? Yeah, Peter Luger's is the best. When was the last time you were there? I was never there. I got it from Gold Belly. Yeah, guess what? You were never at Peter Luger's.
No, yeah, you're right. That's the exact same situation, except you're talking about a fast food restaurant compared to a fine establishment. I mean, Peter Luger's, you go there for the experience. You have a waiter. You have somebody who's going to take care of you. You have a menu.
You're explaining Whataburger. Spider-Man meme.
Y'all think Stephen Ross eats McDonald's? Y'all are crazy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
No, for not sure.
You don't think he eats McDonald's?
He owns buildings with multiple restaurants in them.
It doesn't mean that he has to have a
jets.
fine meal every meal.
Hey, land my helicopter over here. I'm going to run to McDonald's real fast.
100%.
No. Mm-mm.
You think every meal, like you don't think he wakes up in the morning, walks downstairs, has a bowl of Cheerios?
No. He's a skinny billionaire. The fat billionaires have vices. Stephen Ross doesn't have any. His vice is making money.
I disagree.
I don't think Stephen Ross.
I think he walks down. He gets a dirty water hot dog when he's in New York. Probably walks over to the Mr. Softy car.
I don't think Stephen Ross has touched cement on a street in New York in 25 years.
Stop it.
He helicopters out the top of the building.
Stop it. You don't think he walks downstairs to get a hot dog if he's hungry? He's in the office.
Hey, man, we got 45 minutes before the next meeting. Yeah, I'm going to run down 7th and grab a hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm worth $9 billion.
I want to get some halal and a pretzel.
Let me get one of them boba. I want a boba tea.
You don't think he goes down to Joe and the coffee guy or whatever? What's that called? There's one in Miami Beach.
Hoch, his assistant to the assistant to the assistant flies overseas to get the best boba tea in India and fly. Come on, man.
Totally disagree. If he's in his office,
get some halal.
He's in his office. He hears the good humor truck. He's down on the elevator like everyone else. Like pretzel day at the office.
With his singles out, trying to count to $7 so he can get him a SpongeBob.
You don't think he's got a wallet with singles in it?
Singles? He doesn't know what a single is. He hasn't seen a single in 20 years.
I disagree. I think he's much more down to earth than Jerry Jones, who's eating the Whataburger off China.